Try to like sing as best as you can sing, just one bit. Like what you picture is like a good tone. Just try to do it. Have you ever seen a prairie wind make a wave on a wheat field, bringing me to grace? Time, why you punish me? There's a window of opportunity between when the kids are tucked in and I have a glass of Chardonnay. She knows what I'm thinking, reads me like a book, but tequila get a second look and hook. Come here, honey, let her cry, and the tears fall down like rain. Let her sing. She can sing, boy, she can sing. Let her be. Oh, that was it. That was in tune. Seems to be in tune.
I woke up again this morning.
We snuck up here to check this camera. You can see they're beating up the grow of corn pretty good. They got this area pretty beat up. Take a walk up here for a quick second and show you something. We're on the complete opposite side of this property from where we've been hunting. That brown grass patch out there is the island that we've seen that buck bed on. And we've seen the 8-point come off twice. So we've been hunting that, I mean, half mile that way anyway. But we got pictures of this, of that buck on this pile. So he's working this whole wood line all the way down. Just trying to get our information for the last couple days. It's not overtime yet, but it's definitely the fourth quarter.
After day 5 being slow and not seeing that big 10-point that we were after, we glassed in the morning of day 6, and after that we decided to go check some trail cameras on the opposite side of Joe's farm that we had been hunting. We hadn't been over there in a couple days, and we just wanted to see some new scenery and see if we had anything going on that side of the farm.
You're in the shot.
A cold, brisk 84 degrees outside. The britches are gonna be soupy, the bugs are gonna be all over the place, and we are super excited to get in the bush. The buck showed up on trail camera. We nicknamed him already, North Dakota April. He looks exactly like a buck that we were after in Ohio the last 2 years that is named April. We're gonna slip on in there and we're gonna see if we can nab him. He's a big old 5-plus-year-old deer. He doesn't have a huge rack, but he's still in full velvet, and I want to shoot him. Day 6, the wind changed up on us unexpectedly, and we were not going to be able to hunt the set that we had previously hung. So Dean and I made a quick decision. We hung a set on the backside of Joe's property where we got pictures of these bucks, and we were going to sit it out for the afternoon and kind of take a chance, just see what happens. Dean and I's anticipation was at an all-time high. It was a bittersweet feeling going into the last couple days of the hunt, knowing that you only had a few days left, but really feeling like you were so close to closing the deal.
Less than 24 hours ago, we're sitting in the car up here on the block blasting with the AC blasted because we didn't want to get out of the car.
86.
Uncomfortably warm, and you just get annihilated by mosquitoes. Now we don't want to get out of the car because it's cold and raining.
Day 7, we woke up and it was like a completely different world. It went from 86 degrees and sunny to 46 degrees and wind and rain, and the weather was just absolutely brutal. Well, about 2 hours into our sit, we were getting pelted by rain, and the wind picked up to about 40 or 50 miles an hour. It really wasn't even safe to be in a tree anymore, nor could we even have the cameras out on the tree arms because they would have got soaking wet. So we elected to climb down, play it safe. We were going to lean back on our efforts throughout the week and rely on the last day to finally make it happen. The last day presents a weird feeling. It's like the Hail Mary, but it is still one full day of opportunity, no different than the first. We're gonna get a little aggressive today, I will say that. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna get a little aggressive. Get your popcorn ready. This is what, the 4th time we filled it up this trip? There we go. Mid-morning, it was the last day of our hunt, so we went out and we collected all of our trail cameras. We wanted to get as much information possible in order to go into that last day with the best opportunity to knock down one of these deer. We checked the cameras, and as Dean and I were sitting in the rain getting blasted by rain and wind the night before, the 10 point we had been after all week was standing 30 yards in front of our other stand in the broad daylight at 7 o'clock. Sneak in there and just see what happens tonight. It's the last night. We got nothing to lose really, and it's all or nothing. He's right there, so we pretty much got them pegged. Our only thing against us is the wind tonight, so temperatures are in the low 40s. We really can't get much better weather. We gotta shoot them tonight so we don't have to yank those stands out in the dark. Exactly. If it's meant to be, it'll be. We are here, we're pulling in, we're at the land. We will see you in the stand. Well, day 8, I mean, we couldn't have asked for a more picture-perfect hunting day. It's early September, and the temperatures are in the low 40s. We got a pretty strong wind out of the northwest, and it wasn't particularly good for the spot that we were going to, but we were going to take a chance on the last day and just hope that he didn't cross downwind of us, and hope that we could see this deer finally come off this island and get a shot. These weather conditions, the high pressure had these deer moving. We had deer around us all night. Half hour before dark, Dean taps me. I look up, and an 8 point is coming right at us, right through the tree row. Now this deer was the same deer that had been traveling with the big 10-point all week. So my heart is literally beating out of my chest at this point, knowing that this big deer could be right behind him. Unfortunately, that 8-point fed off through the beans. The 10-point never showed, and the sun set on our final day in North Dakota. What an absolutely amazing trip once again in North Dakota. This is our second year out here, and of course the competitive side of you is driving home with a little bit of a pit in your stomach, knowing that you came home with a tag in your pocket. But this trip is worth so much more than that. It's about the relationships that we've built along the way. It's about the adventure across the country with your brother. It's about exploring new things and new territories that are personally unknown. It's about turning our dreams into realities. It's about documenting the whole thing and being able to share it with the world. That's what this trip means to us, and that's what Tag and Brag is all about.
No, man, I don't see shit. Come on, ride the train. Ride it. Come on, ride the train. It's the choo-choo train. We need information, so go get it, okay? Do as I say. Do not speak. Do not think. Do not talk. Do as I say. We need some information, so go get it. Go check the trail cameras, okay? Do as I say. Spray your boots off. Put your sunscreen pants on. Don't speak. Be quiet. Check the wind. Do as I say. Somebody smile. Heifer. There you go. Heifer. That was good. Heifer. Heifer. Why do we got lead? Why do we got lead? I don't want to. I'm staying right here. I want to drink from the cooler and there's freaking jelly all over it. The sandwiches are in that freaking duffel bag. How's there jelly everywhere? The jelly's in the bag. Dean made sandwiches. Look at the bag that he put there. And this thing, this freaking sandwich, this thing's got to be a pound, man, those pound and a half. A pound and a half. Those are heavy. Those got some mass. Well, dude, we had so much peanut butter and jelly left, I had to use it, so I just put it on thick.